Claudius Galen, often called Galen of Pergamon, was a prominent Greek physician, surgeon, and philosopher in the Roman Empire during the 2nd century CE. Born in 129 CE in Pergamon, modern-day Turkey, Galen became one of antiquity's most influential medical practitioners, whose theories dominated Western medicine for over a millennium. He extensively studied anatomy, physiology, and pathology, drawing from both his dissections of animals and the works of earlier physicians like Hippocrates. Galen's prolific writings, encompassing over 500 treatises, covered a wide range of topics, including the circulatory system, the nervous system, and the therapeutic use of drugs. His concept of the 4 humours, blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile, as the basis for health and disease became a cornerstone of medical theory until the Renaissance. Galen viewed blood as essential to maintaining health and balance within the body. According to his theory, blood was associated with the element air and the qualities of warmth and moisture, produced primarily in the liver from ingested food. Galen believed that blood carried vital spirits and nutrients throughout the body, nourishing tissues and sustaining life. He also proposed that an excess or deficiency of blood could disrupt the body's equilibrium, leading to illness. For instance, he associated an overabundance of blood with conditions like fever or inflammation, while a lack of blood could result in weakness or pallor. Galen regarded phlegm as closely tied to the element water and characterized by the qualities of coldness and moisture. He believed phlegm was produced in the brain and played a role in cooling and moistening the body, particularly in balancing the heat generated by the heart and blood. According to Galen, an excess of phlegm could lead to conditions associated with cold and dampness, such as respiratory issues, lethargy, or congestion, while a deficiency might result in excessive dryness or overheating. Phlegm was also thought to influence temperament, with an overabundance contributing to a phlegmatic personality, calm but potentially sluggish or unemotional. Galen's treatment for phlegm-related imbalances often involved therapies aimed at restoring warmth and dryness, such as heating foods, physical activity, or purging. Galen considered yellow bile as associated with the element fire and characterized by the qualities of warmth and dryness. He believed yellow bile was produced in the liver and stored in the gallbladder, playing a key role in digestion and metabolism. According to Galen, an excess of yellow bile could lead to conditions such as fever, irritability, or inflammatory diseases, reflecting its hot and dry nature, while a deficiency might result in sluggish digestion or a lack of energy. Yellow bile was also thought to influence temperament, with an overabundance contributing to a choleric personality, ambitious and energetic, but prone to anger and aggression. Galen's treatments for yellow bile imbalances often involved cooling and moistening therapies, such as dietary adjustments, herbal remedies, or bloodletting to restore humoral equilibrium. He believed black bile was linked to the element earth and characterized by the qualities of coldness and dryness. He believed black bile was produced in the spleen and played a role in maintaining the body's structural integrity, particularly in nourishing bones and supporting melancholic temperament. According to Galen, an excess of black bile could lead to conditions such as depression, lethargy, or chronic diseases like cancer, reflecting its cold and dry nature, while a deficiency might result in a lack of resilience or structural weakness. Black bile was also thought to influence personality, with an overabundance contributing to a melancholic disposition, thoughtful and creative, but prone to sadness and introspection. Galen's treatments for black bile imbalances often involved warming and moistening therapies, such as dietary changes, herbal remedies, or purging to restore humoral balance. Galen's theory persisted for over 1,000 years due to a combination of his authoritative reputation, the systematic nature of his work, and the lack of scientific advancements to challenge his ideas. Galen synthesized earlier medical knowledge, particularly from Hippocrates, with his own observations and experiments, creating a comprehensive and logically structured framework that appealed to scholars and physicians. His theories were deeply intertwined with the prevailing philosophical and religious beliefs of the time, making them culturally resonant and difficult to dispute. Additionally, the decline of scientific inquiry during the Middle Ages and the limited access to anatomical studies due to restrictions on human dissection, hindered the development of alternative theories. Galen's works were preserved and propagated by Islamic scholars during the Islamic Golden Age and later reintroduced to Europe, where they became foundational texts in medieval universities. It wasn't until the Renaissance, with the rise of empirical observation and figures like Andreas Vesalius, that Galen's theories were systematically challenged and eventually replaced. While Galen's humoral theory is now considered pseudoscientific, it offers valuable lessons about the evolution of medical thought and the importance of critical inquiry. His emphasis on observing symptoms and seeking balance in the body, though based on flawed premises, highlights the enduring principle of treating the whole person rather than isolated symptoms. Galen's work also underscores the necessity of questioning established beliefs and the dangers of accepting theories without empirical evidence. His ideas persisted for centuries due to their alignment with cultural and philosophical norms, reminding us of the influence of societal context on scientific acceptance. Today, Galen's legacy serves as a cautionary tale about the limitations of knowledge in any era and the importance of advancing science through rigorous experimentation, open-mindedness, and a willingness to challenge tradition. His contributions, despite their inaccuracies, laid the groundwork for modern medicine by encouraging systematic study and documentation.